Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Geneforge 3! Well, we've found where the Geneforge is located, and while we can take a look at the binary AOVAT core, I think we'll start by taking a look at the Geneforge and speaking with the people in there. So let's go do just that. Oh, that leads to the VAT core. A huge obelisk in the center of the pathway tells you what lies ahead. It says simply Geneforge Labs. You have reached the core of the rebellion, the location of their great project, whatever it is. It is incredibly hot in here. Sweat pours down your face. You are already starting to feel faint, and you are still only at the entry. The sound of the machinery ahead is almost deafening. There is a huge stone door to the west, the only entrance to the complex. Golems stand to either side, watching silently. They don't react to your presence. Geneforge Labs. Well, at least the golems aren't attacking us. You see a large workshop ahead, full of smoke, steam, and sparks. The air is thick with the smell of essence. The heat and magical energy in the air are incredibly oppressive. Someone without your extensive training would not be able to proceed. One feature of the workshop dominates your attention. It is a large rectangular pool which contains a glowing red molten mass. At first you think it's metal, but that's not quite right. There are lots of things in there. Sand, metal, flesh, essence, all mixed in a swirling, noxious pool. There are beakers and spoons around the edge, there to catch whatever this pool is meant to produce. In the shadows around the pool you can see serviles. They are different from any servile you have seen before. They are heavily wrapped in robes and protective gear. They stumble around as if they are half or mostly blind. As you stare, one of the robed figures steps out of the group and walks toward you. It's not a servile. It is Latalia. You approach Latalia. A long moment passes while you inspect each other. She seems different now, changed. Whatever was being done with her, it is completed. Her skin is pale and glows softly. Her eyes are completely without emotion. She is utterly calm and cool, and the oppressive heat doesn't even touch her. And when she speaks, her voice is completely soft and flat. It is as if she is speaking to you from a distant place, a place of power you can never reach or comprehend. And so you are here. You can be one of us at last. I am glad. She forces her lips to twist into a smile to signify this. Now you may meet our master. Akari Blaze is to the south. He waits for you. Go to him. The great work begins. What has been done to you? I have been purified. The scrolls inside me have been read and rewritten. I have attained what I truly want to be. One day, if you wish, you may remake yourself. Not yet. You do not know what you wish to be. Once you do, you can rewrite yourself. What sort of research are you doing here? Did you not look in the labs to the east? Did you not see the devices for reading the scrolls within us? All? You should do so. Tig, I can tell you much. I am sure you were surprised as I was when you learned that not only can the Drakons shape, but they can do it better than the Shapers. What are the scrolls? They are the things the Shapers have been rewriting through the years, though they did not know it. Though their methods were clumsy in the extreme, the Shapers used magic to alter the scrolls without knowing what they were doing or what they were changing. It was like they were writing in the dark, in an alphabet they did not understand, and hoped to end up with a poem. We all have these scrolls within us? Oh, it is not a literal scroll, that is just what we call it, but there are multitudes of copies of it in you. We have given it a name, from an archaic word for scroll. We call it a gene. It is truly an amazing thing, for it contains the instructions to make a living thing. It only remains for us to understand it. Do these scrolls have anything to do with the Geneforge? Yes, the Geneforge is a tool for rewriting the scrolls of the Drakons. Like a crystal canister, but far, far more powerful. The Drakons will bathe in it when it is completed. They will be awesomely powerful. Why are you still talking to me? We share a master now, Akari Blaze. Talk to him. Tell me more about my mission? That is not my place. Akari will guide you from here. Can I have more training? Training? Do you not see? We do not need to learn in the old, wasteful way. When we want to improve, we shape ourselves. There are some spare canisters around here. Find them, use them. Be purified. Coated cloaks. Eesh. And grounded boots. These are just given out around here now. Whoa. Looks like we need to be the heat is starting to affect you. Great. You shout a few things at the servile, but it doesn't respond. It can't see you, and it seemingly can't hear you. It just lumbers around the workshop, weighted down by the massive protective gear, and feels its way through its work. Oh, lovely. Dormant rot Dizon. Interesting. That must power the golems. We can't quite get by there. It would be interesting to look around this place. Let's see. Essence pod. Oop, didn't mean to pick that up. Let's see. What's in here? A canister. We shall not use it. So many upgrade tools. Pure steel necklace. +6 and +1 to fire shaping. Huh, interesting. We don't really need to take anything anymore at this point. Ow. Let's see. Will you... There. My keys unlocks the chains. More coins. Another canister. Golden crystal. Reaper baton. Major healing pod. I can switch out that Reaper baton for that one. Hehehe. Hey, who stole my Reaper baton? I never fired it. Let's see. Ooh. Looks like someone got stuck back there. It leads further into the power system. I think we'll leave that be. Alright, let's take a look to the south. Alright. Ah, that also leads into the power system. Further in and such. Yeah, it looks like occasionally we can come up to stuff. Like that. One of my keys unlocks the chains. I don't know what key. But, hey, it's something. I guess this is a way around if we want to sneak or something. Even if it is kind of painful. There are a lot of serviles around here. A lot of dormant rot Dizons and other creations and creatures like that. Hey, vey. So hot in here. It's a huge bother. Yeah, I can't really look in there, can I? The fact they're blind means it would probably be easy to sneak by or something. Huh, I wonder what is past there. That is just a dead end, actually. Okay, so there's absolutely nothing there. And up there. Ooh. Ah, that was stupid. Okay, there is absolutely nothing of worth up there. Let me cast another one of these. There. Moving on. Going further towards the Geneforge. Huh. At last, this can only be the Geneforge. If there is anything more powerful or terrifying in this place, you can't imagine it. It is a round pool about 8 feet across, full of swirling, glowing goo. It is like the pools to the north, but much hotter, much brighter. The slime inside is similar to the goo inside a crystal canister, but much more intense and magically charged. It is not content to change you. It wants to remake you, to devour you and make you into something else, or simply destroy you. You are so hypnotized by the Geneforge that Akari Blaze has to make a noise to get your attention. So you are here at last. He is standing on the other side of the pool. He is enormous, far larger than any Drakon you have seen, a tower of muscle wrapped in thick scales. Every loyal shaper's worst nightmare. Goddamn phone's been ringing all day! Ugh. way. We will speak with you soon. First, I want to look around this place and see what I can find. Like the control... I can't seem to reach the controls for the Geneforge. It's behind walls. Very clever. Alright then. I have another idea. There does seem to be one way to get there, and I want to get there. So, let's see. This is probably the way to get there. Ah, here we are. Sure. Use those 4 living tools, and that opens those and allows my creations to come in. Exactly what I wanted. But it's not quite enough. Ah! Now there's something we can do. Ah! Okay, we can get to that, we just need to be more careful. Can I run across 2 of them? I can! That would work. And that is the power... that is the center of all the power. There is effectively no reason to go down in that direction. Now... Excellent, I managed to get across. There is a very interesting control panel here. It is connected to fibers that run through the wall. There are a number of dials and buttons and several pictographs of attacking creations. The machinery has the strong odor of essence. Based on the arrangement of the controls, the designs etched on the platform, and the tubes of essence flowing through the machine, you suspect that it has something to do with making creations. At least that is what your experience with the Rebels' machinery thus far is telling you. If it weren't for your travels on these islands, you would have no idea what the stuff does. Interesting. What if we change the creations it makes? It is quite difficult to alter the quality of the creations a machine makes, especially in this noise and this heat. It is set to breed one sort of creation and only one. However, you can shift the temperament of the creation that comes out. You can make it agitated and unpredictable instead of a mindless servant of Akari Blaze. So that is what you do. Without actual testing, you can't be sure if your crude manipulations of the dials and buttons had the desired effect. But the creations the machine makes will not be as dangerous to you as they once were. Alright, let's see if we can find anything further down there. Like in here. Can I affect the power to the Geneforge, I wonder? Aha! There! That is what I am looking for. There is a very interesting control panel here. It is connected to fibers that run through the... Ah! Oh, I see. Bam! That should have affected that. That one, we'd probably have to go around there to affect it. I can't seem to do anything about the Geneforge itself. Hello, what is this? A canister hidden back here. Interesting. Beautiful crystals, living tools, restoration spores, and a rod of battle. Very interesting. Bingo! My creations need to go meet me, quickly. There we are. That really helped out. I can't seem to turn off the Geneforge, but I did manage to do something interesting here. Akari Blaze looks down at you. His face is ghoulishly lit by the flickering red light of the Geneforge. He seems impressed by what he sees. Yes, I can see what Latalia saw in you. I see the potential. I see the actuality. You have true persistence, true skill. I think the time spent trying to recruit you was not wasted. My purpose is almost complete. The Geneforge is almost prepared. I need only for you to perform one task for me, and then I can carry out the final steps. Then the Ashen Isles will be the new headquarters for our rebellion. His voice is strangely calm and clear, absent the sibilant hiss that marks the Drakons. He is sure to be an unusual creature in other ways, too. I would like to know more about you. Ah, the history, the conversation. You humans do enjoy these things. Latalia did go on about them. Fine. I am Akari Blaze, shaped by Galdring, who is shaped by mighty Eos. I would destroy the Shapers, who would destroy all of my kind. Galdring sent me to these islands to construct a Geneforge and establish a headquarters. There, that is the history. Surely you can learn anything else by talking to my other followers. Who is Eos? Eos was the first Drakon who could shape, and the creator of the second Geneforge, the one who could create the mighty Drakon. He did this in mountains far from here. And then the Shapers found him. He was slaughtered, and his Geneforge was destroyed. Before he died, however, he shaped Galdring and hid him away. What was the first Geneforge? Barzal, the Shaper who made Eos, told him of it. It was created on some island by the Shapers to give themselves great power. As if Shapers need more power. I know nothing of it. Who is Galdring? He is our leader, the greatest of the Drakons, the one who leads our army on Terestia. One day, if you serve us well, you may have the honor of meeting him. Why are you so determined to destroy the Shapers? Partly for survival. We are forbidden creations. They would not even see us as alive. They only see us as something to eradicate, so we struck first. And partly as vengeance for the murder of our ancestors, the Drakes, mighty and proud, who the Shapers forbade and destroyed. That is all I want to know. So. Yeah. I could use supplies and training. You may use whatever canisters and supplies you find around Beneri Ao. They are not of importance. Can you tell me more about the Geneforge? Galdring sent Drakons in several directions, each with the order to make a Geneforge. My destination was here. I do not think he realized how difficult it would be to make one. It is an incredibly difficult endeavor. I would be surprised if any of them proceeded as far as I did. What will the Geneforge do? When it is created, you will see. Why has the Geneforge not been completed? Because when it is first used, it will put forth a great amount of magical energy, the sort of energy that will be noticed by every sufficiently talented Shaper for many miles. This includes Lord Rahul. We are strong here, but not strong enough to fully defend ourselves. When that threat is gone, it will take little time to complete it. What do you require of me? Wait here. Akari Blaze leaves the chamber. Soon he returns bearing an orb which he hands to you. This is power. This is our gift. The Geneforge cannot be completed safely until our mightiest enemy falls. Lord Rahul of Donal's Isle is mighty, but he has not yet sensed what we can do. When he does, he will emerge from his hole and assault us, and he may win. Take the orb to him. It contains within it mighty shaping energy. When you are close to him, it will unfold into a force that will destroy him. Before you go, speak more with me. I can advise you further. I would like to know more about my mission. What do you wish to know? Why have you not sent Latalia? Latalia is too well known to Lord Rahul. His fortress has wards against her. Even one of her strength would not survive them. Have you sent anyone else to kill Rahul? Yes, I sent a servile assassin. Very cunning, but I have heard nothing from him since he reached Rahul's island. He must be dead. What do you know about Rahul's defenses? Only that they must be very strong. Magic, shaping, mechanical traps. I would put nothing against this wily foe. But he is in the end only a human. He will fall.